It's free for 10 days. PhilsGang.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of PhilsGang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. You're not alone. 80% of those in the stock market, just like you, lose money. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Why do they lose? Because they don't know how to short stocks in down market. That will change once you use my patent Pro 2 color-coded chart. It works. The technology works. And it not only gives you an edge on the upside, but Pro 2 will put a smile on your face on the downside. That's right. Check it out. Free 10-day trial at philsgang.com.
When the stock market is up one day and down the next, you need experienced advice from a pro.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. I know you're sitting there watching the stock market. You're going, what? Is this nuts? Market goes up 700 points. Next day goes up 800 points. Then the market goes back down. Then it goes back up. What that is volatility.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently?
But you got to anticipate what's going to happen with the market. And that's what we give you. Information so you can anticipate in advance what the market's going to do, so you know what stocks to buy, you know what stocks to short. It's all about having good information and anticipation. You got to anticipate. The one thing you can't do is rely on your brokers. Listen.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What are you, nuts? Partners or shareholders? You're not included.
Check out the free 10-day trial and follow Phil to investing success. Learn more at philsgang.com. philsgang.com. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
But at some point it will become appropriate to slow the pace of increases. So that time is coming, and it may come as soon as the next meeting or the one after that.
And man, did the market take off. Wow, straight up. They thought this was it, okay? 400 points. Wow, we're on our way. I'm going to buy on the dip. Everybody kept buying the dip. And the dip collapsed on them, of course. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Everybody talks about the market being volatile, but it's not. If you go back, if you're a chartist like me, and all my gang members are chartists, when you go back and bring the S&P back for 1 year, it's very clear. The market's been very steady. No surprises, very little volatility. Or I should say surprise and volatility. Because if you go back 1 year, we have a perfect downtrend channel. And you can anticipate every move from where the big institutions, I'm talking about the hedge funds, the insurance companies, the biggest banks, the investment banks, shorting the market. Example, we had a short on the market on January 6, 2022. We were shorting the market. Actually, we started short the market on January 14th. She dropped, And then the shorts started to cover their position because everybody said buy in the dip. So the shorts came in, like myself. We took our profits and covered. Market went back up. Then the market went down because the market can't hold a rally. It can't hold a rally because there's just not enough buying volume. There's not enough buyers. The big institutions aren't buying because the valuations of the stocks are crazy. They're insane. And they're going to wait until this market drops another 20, 30% to get these valuations down before they come in and buy. But my point is that all of a sudden on February 24th, everybody says, buy on a dip, buy on a dip. And everybody did. And then the market ran up, right, into about $461. And then the big boys again sold short, went from 461 all the way back down again to around 379. Then they told you, all these guys on CNBC and Fox Business, all the fake business network, hey, buying a dip, buying a dip. And everybody did. They went around $380. And then they bought, and they thought, oh, this is it. I'm going to buy and hold, man. I'm going to buy and hold. I bought these stocks at a good price. Went up to about 417 and then failed again. Because why? The big institutions keep pushing it down. This is crazy. Then we had another rally. Everybody bought their stock back. A big short covering from 365 up to 429. And everything, oh, I got to get it on a dip. I got to buy around $367. This is it. I got to buy and hold. I'm going to buy on the dip. I'm going to make a fortune. And it rallied up to 429. And then the market came all the way back down to 385. Rallied again on a dip. Then came right back down. Every time the market rallied is because the big institutions were covering their short positions. We were covering our short positions, locking in our profits. So there is nothing unusual about this market. If you know what you're doing, you know how to use a chart, especially a color-coded chart. If you look at my color-coded chart, this market has been in a perfect downtrend channel with a perfect situation where the big institutions are only going to sell stocks. They're only going to short stocks because they're too expensive. They're way overvalued. And then you got on the other side, you got the fake business news network who are telling everybody, buy in a dip. And when you say buy in a dip, everybody comes buying on a dip. And then if I shorted a stock from 456 and it went down to 366, I'm going to buy my position back and capture my money. So here we are again. They had another rally. The rally started October 12th. The rally started, I'm talking about the spiders, around $349. It ran all the way up to about November 1, around $389. Now guess what? The market's on its way back down. So there's nothing unusual, and that's what drives me nuts. When these people come on these fake business networks, they're talking through their nose. They're talking through somewhere else, too, but I'm not going to say it because I'll get thrown off the air. But I'm telling you, if you keep listening to these people, these so-called experts, you're done. You're done. Now, here's what's really interesting. You know, when you look at today's Biden, he's rotten to the core. He and his family, his son. No moral sense about telling the truth. You know all the stuff they do with China, Russia, and all the money they put in their pocket. The guy's rotten. But he wasn't always rotten. And here's what's interesting. At 29 years old, Biden was one of the youngest members of Congress. And when he took his seat in Congress, that was the same year, I think it was 1973, if I'm right, 72, 73, that Egypt and Syria attacked Israel on both of their fronts, their southern border and northern border. And if you remember, now remember, Biden was a senator at this time. Nixon came to the defense of Israel. And then the OPEC nations were all grumpy because Nixon came to the defense of Israel. And the OPEC nations, Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Venezuela, which account for half of oil production in the world, said, we're going to punish the U.S., we're going to punish Nixon. And they placed an oil embargo against Nixon and the U.S. Unbelievable. Now, here's the U.S. has the highest oil consumption in the world with just 6% of the world's population. By OPEC putting on this embargo, we had a crisis. Oil went from $2 to $11. This is crazy. Now remember, at this time, who was in the Senate? Old Gasbag. But he was a young Gasbag back then, if there is such a thing. And so Nixon responded again. He said, what the hell are you guys doing? Our oil's going from $2 to $11. So he responded by going to Congress, and he requested Congress, I want another $2.2 billion for Israel. Because what they're doing to us with this oil embargo. And this young Biden, who was 29 years old at the time, voted with the other 99 senators, passed the bill. Israel got its money. And, of course, the repercussions were, again, very difficult. We were in a full-blown oil embargo. It was a tough deal. I don't know if you remember, but you had even days and odd days and orange day. If you had it on an orange day, you get gasoline. On a green day, you get gasoline. You couldn't go and fill up until you had either an orange day or green day. It was a nightmare. I remember I owned an oil company, a bunch of gas stations, and it was nuts. But here's my point of all this. Biden witnessed firsthand what oil dependency does. And as a young senator, for 35 years, he fought for oil independence because he knew the consequences of being oil dependent. Where's that guy today? So 50 years later, almost to the day that OPEC slammed us with the oil embargo 50 years ago, two big events occurred. First, we had new president, Donald Trump. And we'll talk about that when we get in, and about the oil independence. We'll be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
What, are you nuts? If the stock market can make you so rich, especially Apple and Microsoft and Google and Amazon and the rest, why are so many Americans poor? If the 401k promises you a retirement then why is it we are in a retirement crisis? Here's the answer. Because 85% of you get out of the market too late. I fixed that with my color-coded chart, which tells you when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out. That's right, when to run like hell. Check it out. You get a free membership and the free color-coded chart for 10 days. Check it out, philsgang.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from. All that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
If you want to invest your money and grow your wealth, just listen to Phil Grandy.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. There's many reasons to listen to a radio show, but I think to listen to my show, you get the truth, you get clarity, and you get great information.
No matter what level of investor you are, Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success.
You know what? Most of all, it's fun. philsgang.com. Clarity, good information, and fun. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
That's what I want to find out. I want you to tell me the names of the fellas on the St. Louis team.
I'm telling you, who's on first, what's on second, I don't know who's on third.
Do you know the fellas' names?
Yes.
Well, then who's playing first?
Yes.
I mean the fellow's name on first base.
Who?
The fellow playing first base for St. Louis.
Who?
That sounds just like Powell. I mean, think about Powell has no idea what he's doing. He has no clue what he's doing. He does it. Yesterday, right? Yesterday, think about it. He first comes out and he tells everybody this.
But at some point it will become appropriate to slow the pace of increases. So that time is coming, and it may come as soon as the next meeting or the one after.
So the next meeting, the market goes up, right? 400 points, boom. Because, oh, wait a minute, next meeting we may be cutting rates. We may not even raise rates anymore. Everybody went nuts. And then 2 minutes later, he comes out and says,
at some point, as I've said in the last two press conferences, it will become appropriate to slow the pace of increases as we approach the level of interest rates that will be sufficiently restrictive to bring inflation down to our 2% goal. There is significant uncertainty around that level of interest rates. The incoming data since our last meeting suggests that the ultimate level of interest rates will be higher than previously expected.
So now he's saying he has to raise rates. See, they have no clue what they're doing, I'm telling you. And that is why it's so important. I told you on the opening, there's been no volatility. No, you can say what you want. There's been no volatility. It's been easy to trade and invest in this market. But you need to have two skills. When do I buy the stock? And when do I sell the stock short? When it goes down. When do I buy it when it goes up? When do I sell it short when it goes down? And when you look at the downtrend channel and you got a color-coded chart, and if you look at it, it's so simple. This is not volatile. Honest to God, you could take a ruler and measure every one when it was ready to go up and then ready to go down and just mark it off on your ruler, you'd be 100% correct. Because it's stuck in a downtrend channel. And that's why, again, I tell you every morning, please, when you have that question on your mind, what do you think the market's going to do? Not just for the day, but long term, come to my YouTube channel. Doesn't pay you, it doesn't cost you a cent. And I'll tell you what the market's going to do, what you can expect for the day and long term. And then you should take and join the gang for 10 days so that you can learn what, when you have a downtrend channel, which means the market's getting weaker and weaker and weaker, and the rallies that you get caught in where they say buy on the dip can't sustain themselves, but yet you keep buying on the dip hoping that you're going to buy a good deal, you're going to hold on it, and it's going to be like the old days from 2008 to 2000 November 2021, that every time the market goes down, it just goes right back up. It goes down for 11 weeks, goes down for 4.5 weeks, and then it takes off, either goes up 42%, goes up 126%. That's what we've been doing since 2008. But that's over now. It's over. So now the market has been going down 44 weeks, a perfect downtrend channel. So we can anticipate when it's going to rally. We can anticipate when that rally is going to fail. It's always going to fail. Every rally is going to fail in this downtrend channel. Because, first of all, the institutions aren't interested in buying stocks. They're overvalued. So they're shorting the market. And if it wasn't for the fake business news network telling you to buy in the dips, this market would just keep going down. They keep interfering in the market. They keep interfering in the market by telling you to buy in a dip, and people believe it. And people are in a hope mode. They're in a hope mode. And the fake business news network, that's what they do. They get you into the hope mode. That's unbelievable. So yesterday, he first says, hey, we could possibly stop raising rates at the next meeting. And the market goes up. Then he turns around and says, oh, wait a minute. From our reports, it looks like we got to keep raising rates higher. The market goes down. But if you're with us, you wouldn't have got hurt. Ask my members. My members didn't get hurt. They didn't get hurt. So, again, on November 12th, please, between now and November 12th, go to my website every morning, my YouTube channel, and you know what the market's going to do. You can at least anticipate what it's going to do, and it's going to be, and it's going to be correct. That should help you, shouldn't it? You can. It's got to help you. And then you join the gang for 10 days. Come to the gang for 10 days. It's free. At the end of 10 days, you don't have to pay us anything. There's no contract. You just leave. At least you get to understand better what I'm talking about. And then you can start making money instead of losing money. And then on November 12th, the grand finale, as I call it, from 12 to 3 p.m., 12 to 3 p.m., we're going to have a great webinar, and we're going to focus on this crisis as you look at it. We look at it as an opportunity, especially when stocks go down. It's a great opportunity. You make more money when the stocks go down than they go up because the stocks go down faster. So for $99, I got everything else free. You got the 10 you're a gang member for 10 days free. You got my advice on the what I thought, my opinion of what the market's going to do for the day. You just go to my YouTube channel or what it's going to do in the future. So November 12th is the only thing you got to pay. We limit to 80 students. That's it, 80 people. It's $99, and it's archived for 2 weeks. So if you can't make it, you got it for 2 weeks. And the good thing about the archive, when you learn something, I like what he said about that. You can go back, look it up, and if you get just one thing that helps you, it's worth $99. Just one thing that helps you. So again, please, when you look at the market, the only reason why it sounds confusing and complicated, it sounds, and Biden and Powell and all of them sound a bit like these guys here.
That's what I want to find out. I want you to tell me the names of the fellas on the St. Louis team. I'm telling you, who's on first, what's on second.
That's Biden and Powell. They don't know. They can't help you. I can help you. Steve can help you. Willie can help you. And we'll do that on November 12th. So check it out. Just go to my website, philsgang.com, and then go to the gift shop where you can sign up. But in the meantime, please understand before you start investing, go to my YouTube channel to find out what the market's going to do. So at least you're not you're going off in a tangent somewhere. Okay? All right. I'll be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Graney, philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. And that's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market is still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
Phil Grandy has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. That's right, philsgang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free. If anything, during that 10-day period, you're going to learn how the market really works. You're going to find information that you never had before. You're going to walk away and go, I didn't know that. So join my gang for 10 days free, philsgang.com. And you're also going to learn how to make money when the market goes down. It's kind of silly just sitting there when the market going down, hoping. Why hope when you can sell short and make money? Either way, you make money when the market goes up, you make money when the market goes down. That's the benefit of Phil's Gang. You make money.
Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level.
philsgang.com. Sign up free for 10 days.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%, lumber's up 67%, heating oil, 60%, gasoline 55%. I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com. You're not alone. 80% of those in the stock market, just like you, lose money. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Why do they lose? Because they don't know how to short stocks in a down market. That will change once you use my patent Pro 2 color-coded chart. It works. The technology works. And it not only gives you an edge on the upside, but Pro 2 will put a smile on your face on the downside. That's right. Check it out. Free 10-day trial at philsgang.com.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Hey, good afternoon, Phil's Gang. It's Steve Celeste, the Director of Education here at philsgang.com. Just want to show you how to sign up for the 10-day free trial. Simply go to the top of the website. That's philsgang.com, www.philsgang.com. At the top of the site, you're going to click on Get Started. On the next page, you're going to click on the big red banner that says 10-day free trial working investor plan, and that's all you got to do. And back to you, Phil.
Thank you, Steve. And when you do sign up, just go to the working investor. Go to philsgang.com. It's really simple. And click on where it says Get Started. And you'll see where it says working investor. That's what you're signing up for, the working investor. Because the working investor group are people who just don't have time. Don't have time to invest, don't have time to trade, and they don't have time for the market. So we make it so simple for you that every day at 2 o'clock, we take our portfolio and we tell you exactly what to do with each stock in our portfolio based on our color-coded chart, which follows the money, meaning which follows the money that's going to buy stocks and follows the money that are selling stocks. So every day at 2 o'clock, it's posted. So there's no way you can go wrong. It tells you exactly what. And then, if you have questions about it, you email Steve, okay, or Willie, and we'll answer your question. And then in the morning, I do a class from 9:30 to 10, and Steve does a class. And his class takes all questions. Anybody's got any kind of questions with this stock. So if you join for that 10 days and you've been following, say, IBM and maybe Coca-Cola, you've been following those two stocks. For 10 days, you can follow them, and Steve will help you with them. So, and it doesn't cost you a penny. So it's pretty easy. So again, just go to my site, philsgang.com, and go right to the Working Investor group, and that's where you want to be, right? The Working Investor group for people who just don't have time. Okay. So, all right. So yesterday, obviously, Powell threw everybody off. We had this big volatility. So let's just put that aside. Powell just doesn't know what the hell he's doing. Okay, we know that. Remember, it wasn't just Powell. All these guys who are head of the Fed are always wrong. Look, the reason we're in this mess is because, you think about it, in 2021, when the Fed rate was down about 2.8%, now it's 3.50, okay, the Fed rate, that's when, okay, they should have raised rates. So move the Fed rate from 2.8, I think it was at the time, move it up to 4. You would kill for a short period of time demand, because nobody would go buy anything because it's so expensive. Your car payment's more expensive, everything's expensive. Consumption would stop. That's what you got to do. But because he didn't do that, and he let it go, now he's got to move the Fed rate to 5%. So we went from 2.8, now we're at 3.5, now we got to go to 5%. That will be a killer. 5% means all businesses Well, now all the loans they have for their business, for inventory and for everything they borrow, they're going to get killed. They can't survive. They can't have a note if the bank's at 5. If the Fed rate's at 5, in other words, that's what they're the Federal Reserve is charging your local bank to give your local bank money to lend to us. That means we're going to be lending at 10%. Small businesses can't do that. Big businesses can't do that. So we're going to have one hell of a problem with real estate having to begin to crash. We're going to have one big problem with the with labor. People are going to be getting laid off left and right. And it's horrible. And what really gets me is what's going on with oil and the windfall tax. Biden knows better. 50 years it took, and he was in the middle of it. And back then he was saying we never should be, at the hands of OPEC. Never should we go through that again. We got to be oil independent. And what's he do on the first day he becomes president? The idiot. He takes, remember, it was Trump who finally reached and got us to that point where we're oil independent. Took 50 years, but Trump was the one who made us oil independent. And then he was on his way out. And then when Biden comes in, what's he do? He undoes everything Trump did and made us oil dependent on the exact same people who 50 years ago put a moratorium on us, put us an embargo on us, rather. That's crazy. So we had two big events occur. After 50 years, we finally became oil independent under Trump, and then Biden comes in and he unwraps it. He wants us to be dependent. Are you kidding me? Oil independence assured our national security. It assured our economic security because, as I said yesterday, we have 6,000 products we use every day. 6,000. And they all start with oil. They're all made from oil. From garbage bags to heart valves to almost everything. And so by letting oil prices just go out of hand, what the hell's he doing? And then think about this. Under Trump, inflation was 1.8%. Under Biden, it's 3.4%. 1.8% inflation under Trump. It's 8% under Biden. Now, the first month in office, on January 2021, gasoline was $2.39. And then when Biden replaced Trump's policies, starting on March, this is when he started to do the damage, March 11th, 2021, he spent $7 trillion, first of all, over 20 months on green energy socialism. He expanded social programs, just like Obama did, when Biden and Obama were together, expanded Medicare, and expanded all these entitlements, like child tax credit and everything else. He raised taxes. Then he spent $1 trillion on infrastructure that had very little infrastructure in it. It was mostly green energy socialism. And then on 3/23/2021, he did this all in the month of March 2021. So when he got in office, again, on that March 23, 2021, he shuts down the pipeline, XL pipeline, on 3/23/2021. And then on June 2021, he closes ANWR, Alaska. We were producing 2 million barrels a day. We were producing 85 million a day in profits for our U.S. Treasury to pay our bills. That's all gone. He wanted to make sure that wasn't available to us anymore. And then on November 16, 2021, Biden approved the Nord Stream 2 pipeline. Are you kidding me? From Russia to Europe. Trump made sure that never happened because he knew exactly what was going to happen, and it happened. That Biden was going to take control of all natural gas and oil to Europe. And look what happened. And we can't control that inflation. The inflation is coming from that from all that Nord Stream pipeline. and all the inflation on the natural gas, inflation on the oil, our 75 points don't even touch that. What are you, nuts? So that was all before Russia even entered Ukraine. And so Biden's a liar. Remember, November 28th is when 92,000 Russian soldiers entered Ukraine, crossed the border. And gasoline then was at $3.47. Went from $2.39 to $3.47. So why would he do this? He was involved with the embargo. He knew what it would do. Why? I'll give you the answer when we get back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, I've been doing this business of trading over 55 years. God, they make it so complicated. It doesn't have to be. The best way to learn is to follow me, my actual investments. That's right. When I buy a stock, you follow me. Do exactly what I do. That's the best way to learn.
Check out the free 10-day trial. Learn more at philsgang.com.
Be my co-pilot at philsgang.com. Do what I do.
That's philsgang.com. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, so think about this. If you go back and you look at 2009, the low in 2009, which was lower than the low of 2008, and you calculate from 2009 up to January 2022, the market went up 1,200%. The NASDAQ went up 1,200%, and the S&P went up 600%, all based on inflation. That's why they wanted inflation. Okay? So when Biden came into office, he continued inflation. Because why? Because it helps the wealthy, and it helps our government pay down our debt. Because the more you destroy our dollar, our debt to China goes down. Our debt to everybody else goes down. So his whole idea was he didn't care about inflation. He could care less. And the thing with gasoline, okay, and oil, the price of oil and all of that, remember, oil is everything. Every country, they got to have cheap oil to have a good economy. That's why nations pray to find oil in their country. Because when you have your own oil, then all the products, like our 6,000 products that start with oil, are cheap. But when you lose control of the oil price and you're no more oil independent, and now you got to look at other countries, you're in deep trouble. So think what happened. All this inflation had nothing. Every day it comes on, and he says inflation has to do with the bad oil companies. They should be ashamed how much money they're making. It's their fault. It's their fault. Then he tells us it's Biden's fault. I mean, it is Biden's fault. It's Putin's fault, and China's fault, and Ukraine's fault. No, none of this would have happened. You got to understand. When Biden got into office on January 2021, gasoline was $2.39. Then all the things he did to the day that we should have never had the Ukraine war. Never. If any other president was there, there would have never been a Ukraine war. Never. So gasoline went up 45% between January, when he got in office, 2021, and the day the Russian soldiers went into Ukraine, crossed the border, 45%. But things got worse. It was his fault. Things got worse. Now, all of a sudden, gasoline went up to, by March 2022, it was up $4.32, and the peak was on, I think it was June 2022, we're at $5, up 109% from the day he got in office. Now it's going back. It's up 50%, 54% from the day he went in office. But all of this inflation was caused by all the spending first. The spending started first. All the green energy socialism. That's where all these programs to expand Medicare and all these entitlements and child tax credit and tell people to stay home and we'll send you checks. That's where all the inflation came from. And then the war in Ukraine, which he should have kept us out of, more inflation occurred on the oil side. You can't point to anybody but himself. And he's destroyed our economy. And you got to say, well, why would he do it? He, for 35 years, because he was involved at 29 years old, as a young senator, he saw what happened to the embargoes, how it killed our country. He saw the gas lines. Why would he be encouraged to do this again? What's he doing? Remember, he was the worst candidate for all these candidates went up on stage and were all debating with each other. And they had to decide, the Democrats, who was going to be the nominee to run for president. Remember, he was the last one. He was doing terrible. Who saved the day? One of the biggest socialists in the Democratic Party, Jim Clyburn. That's right. I mean, he's a communist, for God's sakes. I mean, a true communist. Just like, what's his name there from Vermont? Bernie Sanders. He's the same thing, true communist. So obviously there was a deal cut. We got to do this green energy. But we're not ready for it. We're ready for it maybe 20 years from now. So if we started with a little bit of the green energy programs and worked our way, so it's worked the green energy programs up while we start taking away from our fossil fuels, move up the energy, take away from fossil fuels. But you don't go straight to energy. You don't go, just get rid of fossil fuels and go straight to green. How the hell would you do that? That's impossible. Unless your goal was to have inflation. And what does inflation do? Inflation kills prices. Those 6,000 things that we use. It starts all with oil. That's how you get rid of your middle class. I talked about it yesterday. That's how you get rid of your middle class. When the middle class no longer can start up businesses, middle class no longer has disposable income, you get rid of the middle class, then you only got two classes, very rich and the very poor. And there you are. Venezuela, Cuba, North Korea, all of the socialist countries. So what do you do in the meantime? In the meantime, just put all that crap out of your head. If you want to make money, that stuff I just told you makes markets go up and down, up and down, up and down. And that's a good thing. All that crap has made markets go up and down in a downtrend channel, not a channel going up. If the channel was going up, we'd buy in the dips because we add to our positions when stocks go higher. When stock goes from $10 to $20 and it comes back to 15, now you buy in a dip because it's going to go back from 15 back up past 20 to 25. You buy in a dip on uptrend channels, not downtrend channels. Downtrend channels, you sell into the rallies and you short. So if everybody's doing the wrong thing. In a downtrend channel, they keep telling you buy in a dip. Buy in a dip. And how are the dips created? Because the big institutions are pushing the market down. They're selling their stocks. They don't want to be stocks that are way overvalued, so they're selling them. They're shorting them. They know this market's going to go lower. And then as we get lower, they say, oh, buy Apple. Oh, buy Microsoft. Oh, buy NVIDIA. And so people, oh, really? Yeah. Oh, it's going to go up. I'm going to go buy it. And then it goes back up. And so the shorts say, well, I'm going to get out of my position of Apple or NVIDIA because it's going to go up. And they cover their position. And because they cover it, all of a sudden the stock goes from $10 up to $20. And people say, that's it. The bottom's it. Look at that. It went from 10 to 20. They don't realize that's nothing more than short covering. That's not new money coming in. And these are the things we're going to discuss with you on November 12th. And we're going to do a lot of trading. Show you how to invest properly. When do you get into the market? When do you short the stock? When do you add to your position? And I think Phil's Gang is an educational format. I think is the best because we have the best tools to work with. We have the best charts to work with, and that's what it's all about. So you just got to decouple yourself from the crap that's going on. The crap that's going on is going to keep us in the downtrend channel that we've been in for now, 43 weeks, 45 weeks. We're going to go down even more. And that's a good thing because that means the market, in layman terms, is going to be choppy, going to go up and down, up and down. And if you look at a channel, you'll see it. It's clear. Every time they push it down, they short it, it goes up. And it makes what they call a lower high. Goes down, goes up, makes another lower high. Goes down, goes up, makes another lower. They're all lower highs. Every time the market drops and rallies back up, if it can't take out the original high, instead it makes a lower high, goes down again, goes up, makes another lower high, goes down, makes up another lower. That's telling you you shouldn't be buying these stocks. You should be selling the stock short. Anytime you got lower highs on a stock or lower highs on the overall stock market, and I'm looking at it right now, again, a one-year chart. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 distinctive lower highs. And some idiot on fake business news networks going to tell you to buy in a dip when you got 4 lower highs. That tells you it's the truth teller. It's a lie detector test. Anyone tells you to buy, you look, wait a minute, why would I be buying? I'm in a channel with 4 lower highs. When you're in a channel with 4, there's like an airplane going down. You can't pull out. You can't pull out. And you can't pull out. I don't care what information. They can't pull you out. You got to have the crash. And then whoever survives the plane crash, they begin again. And after the plane crash, they start a whole new life. It's the same with the stock market. You've got to have a serious crash. But they won't let it crash. They won't let it crash. I'm hoping after the election, that's what it's going to do, because they've been holding the market up to get to the election. Hey, join the gang. Free for 10 days. Phil'sGang.com. Go to my website, Phil'sGang.com.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.